Okay, so the first video for finding an unknown variable or value was by using the simultaneous equation. We are now looking at the Cramer's rule. So the Cramer's rule looks at the use of the determinants. So we have x and y. So x and y, and we have 7, 9. So what we do is now to find x, just like the multiplication process, maybe you multiply this, when you are multiplying this, it's something like this. X times this plus some those things. So with this one, the denominator is the determinant of this actual matrix. So 2, 4, 5, and 6. But the numerator, you take off this column 2 and 5 and replace it with this. So you something like that. But this will remain. So let's assume this place is for x, this place is for y. So this is 4, 6. So you can use your calculator, but that will be a long process. You have to come and point a matrix for this, matrix for this. Or else you can just go ahead. So you 7 times 6 minus 9 times 4 divided by 2 times 6 minus 5 times 4, which is equal to this. Gives me is it 42? It gives me 42. 7 times 6 gives me 42. And then 9 times 4 gives me 36. And 2, 6 is 12. 5 times 4 is 20. So 42 times 8 minus 36 gives me 6. But this gives me negative. So negative 8. I have negative 8. The negative affects the whole fraction. So 2 goes here, 3 goes here, 4. So I have 3 over 4. So just as when we use the simultaneous equation, we have negative 3 over 4. For x. Now for y, is the same thing. The denominator is the determinant of the actual matrix they give you. So that one does not change, but the numerator changes. So now, since we are looking for y, it means that the y column will now maintain. It will change, but the x column will do what? Will maintain it. Will maintain the 2, 5, and this one will now change to the 7 and the 9. So, which will be equal to 2 times 9 minus 5 times 7 divided by 2, 6 minus this. 2 times 9 is 18. This gives me 35 divided by 12 minus 20. So 18 minus 35 gives me minus 17. Minus 17 over minus 8. I have what? 17 over 8. I think that was what we also got for this thing. How do I say it? For the y when we use the simultaneous equation. Okay, so that is Cramer's rule. Using Cramer's rule to understand how to find unknown value. So for 3 by 3 is the same thing. 3 by 3 you have x, y, z. So you have 3 columns. So if you are dealing with x, the first column, so the determinants of the numerator, the first column will change to the value they will give you here. So that will be the x. Then you divide over the determinant of the actual matrix they will give you. When you go to the y, you look at the middle, you change the middle column. When you go to z, you change the third column. That will be for the numerator. Looking at this concept. So that is Cramer's rule in a simple form. Okay. So with that said, we can say that our lessons on matrix is widely covered. But when there are other dimensions of matrix, in let's say economics or finance, for the tertiary students we bring it. But for the SHA students, this is your level. Yes, okay. So thank you for watching. Kindly share with your colleagues. Let them also try and get some understanding. Okay, so